Hey guys, do you like gold? Do you like XP? Well, do I have good news for you. This thing is fast for getting both. I mean, just look behind me. This thing's gonna be crazy. Alright, so you know what you're here for. You're here for the build, so let's check it out. So first thing you want to do is decide where you're gonna put this farm at. And once you do, you need to find out where your border chunks are. So like I have a plugin from Lucas PAH. So like when I'm standing on this block, it'll tell me it's a chunk corner or if it's an edge. So I got a corner here, corner here, corner here, and here. So it's 4 chunks. And that's just what's going to make this farm work the fastest, which is what we're going for. All right, and from here, you're just going to want to get into this middle block right here and go up 32 blocks. All right, so now we're 32 blocks up. And then from here, what you want to do is go 4 over. So that's going to put you in the middle right there. Another obsidian. 2, 3. Yep, 4 more. Down. Another one. You should end up with something like this. So this is what you want right here. And from here, we're going to make portals that are 23 by 23. 23 across, 23 up. Okay, so again, these are 23 by 23. And we're doing 23 because that's the maximum height you can make these portals. And then if you just want to check it, light it. And these all work. They're all 23. I counted. Math. Alright. Alright, now that we have our portals up, we can go ahead and break these blocks down right here. And something to think about when you're building this is everything's going to spawn on the positive side of the x-axis. So for me, it goes from -126, -125. So everything is going to be spawning out this direction. So just keep that in mind when you're building this. So now we just want to go ahead and put 2 blocks here straight across. And that's kind of just going to be a wall from blocking everything. Go ahead and go down and just like this. Then that will be the walls and that will be the floor, just like that. So just go ahead and fill all this in, and you want this to be 8 blocks wide because that's how far the water is going to travel. So we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. And then we went up 2. I'm just going to do the same thing on this side as well. So I'm going to fill this in real quick and be right back. Alright, so I filled it in and I had to go out 3 right here because I didn't count for that wall. So this is how we get to 8. So if you put a bucket down, it should stop right there, see? And to make sure this flows right, you want to make sure you hit every one of these spots with the water bucket. So I missed a couple. I'll go back. Now everything, yep. And over here, I did the same exact thing. So now all of our pigs, they'll all start coming down this way. But now, we're going to need to filter them all to the middle from both sides. So I'll show you how to do that. So, we're going to have to drop this down one. Put that there. And water, like we said, goes 8. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you're going to drop one. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're not there yet, so drop it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Looks good. So we'll do the same thing over here. Okay, so like I said, same thing on that side. You can see I filled in a wall right behind them. That's just kind of like to stop the zombies from falling off the back. And then for the front, I'm going to put glass just so we can see what's going on there. I mean, you don't have to do glass. I just like to see inside my farms. So all my farms, you'll probably see me putting glass in the front. but that's all up to you. Alright, so now we got our glass up, so we can come in here. We can place our water down. It should stop right there. Place another one. It'll stop there. And another one. Come over here. Do the same thing. There. Here. And here. And these two center blocks right here. Like right in the middle. What we want to do. And here. So those are the two center spots. And you're going to break these two blocks out. You're going to come down to right here. Put some glass. Alright, and then what you want to do is come down one on both sides. Actually, let's go two on both sides. And go ahead and put a sign here and here. And then go ahead and fill this in with glass. And now that you got that, come up here, put water here. That way when the zombie piglins come in here, they funnel through, they fall right here, and they're falling at the same height. Alright. So now we need to go down to the bottom. So right here, I just build a little square off this edge, just right underneath here. And then from here, what you need to do is just place a temporary block down. That way we can put some hoppers up. And you can come down here. You can break these blocks. We don't need those. Alright. Alright, now back up here, we're going to build a Trident machine. So what you need to do is place a piston on each left block. So like left one, left one, left one, left one. Next thing you want to do, take half slabs, stick them here. And this is just going to allow us to easily collect XP. So go ahead and put that there, there, and here. And then from there, you need to place a solid block on top of each piston, just like that. Powered rail on each corner. So you got all four there. And then you need to place your observers facing the rail. So make sure you can see that face pointing at the rail. So do that to all of them, just like this. Boom. That's too easy. Now come back over here. Place block, block, break that one, lever here. Alright, so now you flip the switch. You should have that motion going. So let's turn that off. That's where we're going to get these tridents. Aim them down there. That's 1, 2, 3. Now we got 3 tridents getting pushed around. And what that's going to do is pretty much finish off the zombie piglins as they fall down. So they'll come down here. They'll get knocked out. All the XP you'll be able to collect from the sides, just walking around this thing. And then from there, like the best thing you can do is hold a looting 3 sword, because that's what's going to get you the most gold. Like that's what's going to put this farm just over the edge like crazy. So now from here, we can just start building our glass all the way up. Okay, so we made it to the top, and you just really want to make sure that that comes into here. Like as long as you built it the way I did down there on this platform, like this thing will line up perfectly. So let's go ahead and fill in the rest of these. Alright, now that's your drop tunnel. That thing's ready to go right there. So let's move to the next part. Alright, now we're back underneath the drop tower. So from here, this is where you want to start like funneling to all your chests. And you don't want to try to like funnel everything into one spot, because it will get clogged up pretty quick. Let me see. Okay. It's going to be a pain. Just got to make sure all your funnels are facing the right direction. Like, so from here, what I'm going to do with this one, let's put a block there to that So really what I need to do is make it like that. So you can see that funnel is pointing there. Then I'll do the same thing here. Like maybe, yeah, let's place a block here. Funnel towards that. So this one should really be pointing that way. I mean, in this, don't get too caught up on how I'm doing it, because you can funnel this any way you want to. Like, you can set this up to like an item sorter. I'm not going to show you that in this video. I mean, I can make another video on that, or I'm sure there's like thousands on YouTube that you've already seen. But yeah, pretty much I'm going to have this one branch off, straight line that way, and then it will go into some chests. This one, I'll bring it out one more, and straight line down that way into some chests. So yeah, that part's really simple, so I'm not going to go too far into that, because that's just going to be like however you want to set up your build. If you want to make this into like a bigger room, or if you want to put some other type of build in here so you can like run 2 machines at once. But yeah, that's up to you. So let's move back up to the portals. Okay, so now we want to get our dispensers in. So just place one right here, like at the corner. Make sure it's not on the obsidian or it won't work. And then let's place some temporary block, and then another dispenser. So you should have 2 just like that. And then for back here, you're going to do the same thing, but you want to make sure you're on the outside. So from right here, another dispenser, temporary block, dispenser. Just like that. Because you want everything funneling to the inside. Remember how I said about the positive? Like right now, negative 129, negative 128. You want everything funneling in this way. So I'm going to do that to the other side as well. Okay, so now that I got all my observers in, the next thing we want to do is take some glass, come out just like this, 2 over, around this way, right there. Because we're going to use the redstone to connect it. You want to come down to here and break, and it's right there. So this one, yeah, so there's your observer. We're doing the same thing, going over. Just like that. Same thing over here. So from here, what we're going to do is tie these off, just like that. 4 across, and 4 across. Okay, so now what we want to do is go ahead and switch over to, we'll put a glass one there. So we'll come out 2 and up 1, and then you can break that. And what you want to do is come down here with the sticky piston, place it so it's facing down. Another solid block right there. So just like that. Then you need to come down here, place 2 blocks like that. Then get a piston, place it right there. You can break these 2 and put that block of redstone, and then put an obsidian right there. And then let's come up here, this block we left, we're going to put a repeater. Make sure it's facing that way. And what this does is pretty much is your speed. So like you can slow this thing down to where it's not running as fast, or you can crank that thing up, and it's just wait, it's going to crank out a lot. Okay, so now redstone here, here, and to turn it into a clock right there. Yeah, it'll look just like that. But I'm going to go ahead and break that for right now. Actually, put that there. Come up here. Get a lever. Let's see. Place that there. Okay, it's off. So let's go ahead. Nope. And put redstone connecting all these glass blocks. You're going to do this for the top and the bottom. Redstone's all linked up. Now it's time for the water. So our water buckets are going to go in there, but we need to block the water from coming down in here. So when you're doing this, think of the water coming down here and coming to that block. So we need to block that one off. So let's put a gate here. Whoa. Yeah, that's what I did. A gate. All right, so one in front of that block, one below it, and one next to it. Make sure you open all the gates, because this is going to stop the water from spilling over. And you want to do that for all 4 of the bottom ones. So here, just like that. And then you're going to do it for these 2 bottom ones as well. Alright, so all the gates are up. Now we can put our water into here. So let's go ahead and put that in all 4 of these. Now that we have water in all of our dispensers on the bottom, we're going to put a lever. And we want this water out when we start. So flip that twice, because you still want that up in the up position. So come over here, do the same thing to all 4 waters. So now we're going to work on the flint and steel. And if you want this thing to like run a lot, we're going to have to build a system. So a hopper with chests, just like that. And we're going to build this thing like all the way up to the top. You don't have to go that far. I mean, you could just use that. That could be fine, but it just really depends. Like if you want to run it 24 hours, you need to take that thing to the top. So I'm just going to build some of this up real quick. Alright, so now we have all our chests and hoppers built. So now we just need to put flint and steel inside here. So just load this thing up and it'll filter it through. We'll start dropping them in until it gets overfilled, and then the rest will stay in here. Just like that. Okay, so now we got all of our chests and hoppers built up right there. So next thing we need to do is where the switch is, bring solid blocks all the way down. Alright, once you got that all the way down to here, to your platform, what you want to do is break every other one and place a redstone torch. That way you can put a lever right here, you can control this thing from the ground level. So I'm going to go ahead and do that too. Once you get to the top, you can break that. But now, let's see. Yep. Oh yeah, we're ready to run. Alright, moment of truth. Let's go ahead and turn our Trident killer on. Flip the switch. Flip that switch. And let's check it out. Oh yeah. Here we go. Look at that. Just piling in. That's amazing. Look. It was like, what, 10 seconds? Alright, let's go down here and check it out. Look at these things. They're just getting slaughtered. It's kind of loud, I'm sorry. And then I went ahead and put hoppers to all these chests right here. Let's see. It's starting to come in. So you're going to be able to melt all this stuff into gold bars. Like you're going to have stacks of this stuff. This row seems to be the favorite. Alright, let's turn it off. So this is a real test. I got my sword of looting 3. I'm going to turn this on. You can see I'm only level 2. Let's see how long it takes me to get to level 30. Once they start falling. Okay, here they come. Let's check this out. Alright, here we go, level 4. Yeah, I should probably build a path around. Let's get back up here. Collect this. Alright guys, yeah, that seemed like it took like maybe 3 minutes. And look, there's still plenty of XP down there. One thing I want to say though is when you turn this thing off, turn this off first so that will finish the kill. But make sure, like you see how it's still purple, just click it twice fast. There, now it's off. That way you don't have them still spawning. Look at that. That's like crazy levels. And plus we have this looting 3 sword. So here's where our gold comes in. Like we'll melt this stuff down. Oh, melt all that. Melt all that. And of course all that. And there's still stuff coming through. Like, yeah. And that was all within like 3 to 4 minutes. Like, that's plenty of gold. You're gonna have so much gold in XP. It's ridiculous. Alright guys, that is it for this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. This thing is crazy fast, so you'll be getting plenty of gold and XP. Like that one right there. Yep. Alright, thanks guys, like and subscribe.